Ruben Amorim handed nightmare start as Manchester United learn 2025-26 Premier League fixtures. Manchester United's 2025-26 Premier League campaign is set to begin with a massive challenge, as new manager Ruben Amorim has been handed a daunting start to life at Old Trafford. After enduring their worst ever Premier League finish last season, a dismal 15th place, the Red Devils will be looking for a fresh start under Amorim, who now has a full preseason and transfer window to shape his squad. However, their fixture list provides little time to ease into the campaign. The season kicks off in dramatic fashion with a high-stakes clash against title challengers Arsenal at Old Trafford on Sunday, August 17 at 4:30 p.m. It will be a baptism of fire for Amorim, who will be hoping his new-look team can deliver an early statement under pressure. The Portuguese coach, formerly of Sporting Lisbon, has already declared that the good days are coming, but he'll be severely tested from the very beginning. After the opener, United traveled to face Fulham before hosting newly promoted Burnley. While those fixtures may offer a slight reprieve, things quickly take a turn for the worse. A brutal September awaits, with matches against treble winners Manchester City away, Chelsea at home, and Brentford away, a trio of games that will test United's depth, resilience, and tactical discipline. October offers little in the way of relief. The Red Devils are scheduled to take on fierce rivals Liverpool at Anfield, one of the most intense fixtures in English football. The return leg at Old Trafford is slated for May 2nd, 2026, and could have significant implications for both sides, depending on the state of their seasons by then. The festive period appears more forgiving, with matches against West Ham, Wolves, and Bournemouth. However, Christmas fixtures sandwich a tricky pair of games, Aston Villa and Newcastle, both teams who have recently outperformed United and will not be taken lightly. One of the season's most anticipated fixtures, a showdown with newly promoted arch-rivals Leeds United, doesn't arrive until the new year. The first encounter will be in early January, with the reverse fixture taking place in April. Adding to the New Year challenge is a brutal run in mid-January, when United host Manchester City on January 17, and then face Arsenal away just a week later, a period that could define Amorim's first season. February offers no respite either, with games against Fulham, Tottenham, and West Ham, all London sides with their own ambitions. March brings a trip to St. James's Park to face Newcastle before hosting Aston Villa. April continues to pile on the pressure, with home games against Leeds and Brentford, sandwiched around an away match at Stamford Bridge against Chelsea. Amorim has a tough task ahead, and while optimism surrounds his appointment, the fixture list ensures there will be no easy path to redemption. Alejandro Garnacho nears Manchester United exit amid training ground clashes with Amorim. Manchester United winger Alejandro Garnacho is reportedly on the brink of leaving Old Trafford this summer following a string of disagreements with head coach Ruben Amorim. The 20-year-old Argentine, who has been one of the brighter sparks in an otherwise inconsistent United attack, is said to have fallen out with the manager over tactical disagreements on the training pitch. Former Liverpool striker Dean Saunders weighed in on the situation during an appearance on talkSPORT, stating that Garnacho had been arguing with Amorim about tactics despite his young age. "I like him as a player, he plays with his heart on his sleeve, and there's a load of them who don't at Man United, but from a good source, I heard he's arguing with the manager on the training pitch about tactics. How old is he, 20? Just get on with it," Saunders remarked. These clashes have raised questions about Garnacho's character, with some critics labeling him a bad character in the squad. Amorim, who joined the club to lead a new era of discipline and tactical structure, is said to have grown frustrated with Garnacho's attitude. The friction has reportedly escalated to the point where United have made it clear that Garnacho is free to find a new club this summer. Back in January, Napoli made a £40 million bid for the winger, but the offer was swiftly rejected. However, sources close to the club now suggest that a fee in the region of £70 million could be enough to secure his departure. Given that Garnacho is a homegrown player, any fee received would be recorded as pure profit on United's balance sheet, potentially easing financial fair play constraints. Despite the fallout, Garnacho has no shortage of suitors. Chelsea are believed to be closely monitoring his situation, with Arsenal and Aston Villa also expressing interest. There are also reports linking him to a potential return to Atletico Madrid, the club where he began his youth career, as well as Bayer Leverkusen under new manager Erik ten Hag. Amorim, meanwhile, has wasted no time in reshaping the squad, with Matheus Cunha already arriving for £62.5 million. Brentford winger Bryan Mbeumo is also reportedly on United's radar, although Tottenham boss Thomas Frank is interested in taking him to North London. Dean Saunders offered a blunt assessment of the challenges facing Amorim, suggesting that United must now prioritize recruiting players with the right mentality. Man United have signed bad characters, and you've got to start signing good characters. Forget the talent. Obviously, you've got to have a certain amount to play at the level you're at, but they've got to concentrate on signing good characters because they're shambolic at the moment, he said. Manchester United push for Bryan Mbeumo, signing as personal terms agreed. Manchester United are edging closer to securing the services of Brentford's dynamic forward Bryan Mbeumo, with sources confirming that the player has agreed personal terms with the Red Devils. The deal, which has been quietly progressing in recent weeks, is being driven in part by the influence of United goalkeeper Andre Onana, who has played a key role in convincing his fellow Cameroonian to join him at Old Trafford. Mbeumo, 25, has emerged as one of Brentford's standout performers in recent Premier League campaigns, and his versatility and attacking prowess have attracted the attention of top clubs. While Arsenal, Tottenham and Newcastle have all shown interest, it is Manchester United who have taken concrete steps toward landing the forward. The player has agreed to a salary package in the region of £150,000 to £200,000 per week, including performance-related bonuses. This agreement marks a significant step forward for United in what has been a challenging negotiation process with Brentford. United's opening bid of £55 million was swiftly rejected by Brentford, who are believed to be holding out for over £60 million. Despite the financial gap, there is growing optimism at United's headquarters that a deal can be finalized soon. The club's board remains in ongoing discussions with their counterparts at Brentford to reach a mutually agreeable transfer fee. Mbeumo, for his part, has remained composed amid the transfer buzz. In a recent interview, he acknowledged the speculation surrounding his future, saying, "It's a bit new for me. I think this can be the life of a footballer, and you need to accept that." His comments reflect a mature attitude as he prepares for what could be the biggest move of his career. Behind the scenes, Manchester United are working tirelessly to ensure the transfer is completed ahead of the 2025-26 season. Onana's support in the process has been described as instrumental, with his close relationship with Mbeumo helping to sway the player's decision in United's favor. With personal terms already settled and the player eager for the move, United fans have reason to be hopeful. The coming weeks could bring the official announcement as the club looks to bolster its attacking options with the addition of one of the Premier League's most consistent wide threats. Alejandro Garnacho eyes Premier League stay amid Manchester United exit talks. Manchester United winger Alejandro Garnacho is set for a high-profile summer move after falling out with manager Ruben Amorim, and the Argentine has made it clear that his preference is to remain in the Premier League. The 20-year-old's future at Old Trafford has come under intense scrutiny following a series of incidents that have strained his relationship with the club's new head coach. Tensions reportedly boiled over after Garnacho was left out of the starting 11 for the Europa League final against Tottenham, a decision that left the young winger deeply frustrated. The fallout from that snub saw Garnacho excluded from United's squad for their final Premier League fixture of the season, a home clash against Aston Villa. Amorim, who is overseeing a major rebuild after a disastrous campaign that saw United finish 15th, has made it clear that Garnacho is no longer in his plans and advised him to find a new club. Despite interest from clubs abroad, Garnacho is keen to stay in England. According to reports, the winger sees his future in the Premier League and has already attracted attention from top-flight rivals. Chelsea have emerged as early frontrunners for his signature, with Sunsport revealing that the Blues are Garnacho's preferred destination. Mauricio Pochettino is believed to be an admirer of the Argentine, and the West London club are expected to firm up their interests soon. Aston Villa are also monitoring the situation closely. With Villa qualifying for European competition, they are keen to add attacking flair to their squad and see Garnacho as a player who can make an immediate impact. His pace, dribbling, and creativity would complement Villa's current attacking options, and the club could offer him a prominent role in their system. Bayer Leverkusen have also shown interest, with a potential reunion with former United boss Erik ten Hag on the cards. Ten Hag gave Garnacho his breakthrough at United, and the Dutchman is now managing Leverkusen following a summer switch. However, a move to the Bundesliga seems unlikely, as Garnacho is prioritizing staying in the Premier League. Saudi Arabian side Al Nassr have entered the race too, reportedly willing to offer a lucrative package to tempt Garnacho. A transfer to Al Nassr would see him reunited with Cristiano Ronaldo, a player he previously looked up to and briefly played alongside at United. Despite the appeal of playing with Ronaldo and the financial incentives, a move to Saudi Arabia is not Garnacho's first choice at this stage in his career. Initially, United were believed to be valuing Garnacho at £50 million, but with growing interest from several clubs, the price tag has reportedly risen to £70 million. Given his age, potential and track record, 144 appearances, 26 goals and 22 assists for United, this valuation could be justified in today's transfer market. Manchester United's summer rebuild, Martinez decision, Osimhen talks, and transfer frenzy underway. Manchester United are preparing for a transformative summer in the transfer market following one of the worst seasons in their Premier League history. Under new manager Ruben Amorim, the Red Devils finished a dismal 15th and suffered a 1-0 defeat to Tottenham in the Europa League final. The club is now undergoing a major squad overhaul as they aim to bounce back stronger. In the 2025-26 campaign, the summer rebuild has already begun with the arrival of Brazilian forward Matheus Cunha from Wolves, signaling United's intent to strengthen their attacking options. Cunha's arrival marks the first major move, but it is far from the last. Several senior players, including Christian Eriksen, Victor Lindelof, and Johnny Evans, have departed Old Trafford after their contracts expired, making room for new signings. Meanwhile, Emiliano Martinez has emerged as a top goalkeeping target for United. According to reports from ESPN Argentina, the club has opened talks with the Aston Villa and Argentina shot-stopper. Martinez, who helped Argentina win the 2022 World Cup, is expected to leave Villa this summer and is reportedly keen on joining United despite interest from Galatasaray and clubs in the Saudi Pro League. His potential arrival could spell the end for Andre Onana, who has come under heavy criticism for his inconsistent performances. When questioned about his future, Onana remained non-committal, saying, "Will I leave? I don't know. We'll see." In the attacking department, United are also pursuing Napoli striker Victor Osimhen. Talks have resumed between the club and the Nigerian forward after he rejected a move to Al Hilal. Osimhen had an outstanding loan spell last season, scoring 37 goals in 41 games and remains a hot commodity in the transfer market. While Galatasaray hopes to secure him permanently, United are looking to hijack the deal to reinforce their underperforming strike force. Amorim is believed to be particularly eager to sign a proven goal scorer after Rasmus Højlund and Joshua Zirkzee failed to deliver, combining for just 17 goals in 105 appearances across all competitions. The summer shakeup is expected to include multiple departures as well. Marcus Rashford, Jadon Sancho, Alejandro Garnacho, Antony, and Tyrell Malacia are all reportedly up for sale, which could significantly alter the look of the squad ahead of next season. These exits would not only reduce the wage bill, but also create space for further reinforcements. In midfield, United have shown interest in Manchester City youngster James McAtee. However, Bayer Leverkusen are also in the race as they prepare for the possible departure of Florian Wirtz, who is close to joining Liverpool. City manager Pep Guardiola has admitted that McAtee may have to leave to gain more regular playing time, acknowledging the youngster's potential, but also the fierce competition within City's squad.